Welcome back to another episode of Security Skates. This is your host Paul, and on this episode you will attend the Westchester Skate Park Cleanup that happened on Saturday, May 31st and started at 2 p.m. This was Security Skate's first time doing a cleanup at Westchester Skate Park, so I was super hyped to get out there and get some work done. Showed up a little early to get a tour of the skate park and see what the trash was looking like. There was nothing too bad out there, but it could definitely use a little tender love and care, so I was excited to get over here and show you guys. You can see some trash here, over by the bench area. You can see some more stuff here. This is along the big bank on the one end of the skate park. Get a good view of it here. Then over here there was a nice big burrito that somebody left. You can definitely see that just hanging out there. Yeah, straight up here along this side. Again, there was nothing too crazy, just some pieces of trash and litter that had been thrown probably that same day. Looks like it hadn't been there too long. You can see more here. I'm definitely considering getting a weed whacker for some of these situations, and I'll show you why in a bit. But this part's pretty cool. I love that they chain the trash cans to some poles out here at Westchester Skate Park. That means they're staying there and people have access to a trash receptacle, because I have noticed that the more trash cans there are, the more likely they are to be used. So that's awesome to see. You can see some stuff over here in this little patch of grass along the edge on the other side of the park. But inside of the actual park, it was looking pretty good. Nothing too crazy. See this grass patch here, could definitely use a little bit of attention. But nothing too bad, just need to pick up a little bit of trash in there. One of the cool things about Westchester is that it's a little bit closer to the beach. So if it's a hot day and you go out here to Westchester, it might just be a little bit cooler, which is awesome. There's another trash can over here, had a spare deck somebody left behind. This one too was chained to a tree, so that was awesome to see and definitely being used. You can see the trash in there. Love to see that skaters are keeping their parks clean. It's always a good head start to these skate park cleanups. There was a big banner for the LA Recreation and Parks Needs Assessment, which is a beautiful thing happening right now in the city of Los Angeles. It is a survey where you can give input on what you believe our parks might need or what you like about our parks. Tons of information and questions you can answer. Be sure to check out some more on that Parks Needs Assessment for LA Rec and Parks. There is a barcode, but you can check them out. There's the website there. Help shape the future of Los Angeles City Parks, man. Let's go. Y'all should definitely link in with that and check it out. So we had our setup ready to go. We had our cleanup tools. We already had some participants out here cleaning up, some little ones with their buckets and grabbers. Beautiful stuff to see. People wanting to just hop in and get their skate park clean. I was definitely assigned with keeping their skateboards and scooters secure. So shout out to Dad and those kids for coming out and cleaning up. We had our information out. We had our snacks, our water, our masks, our gloves, all our cleanup tools that we have available, and it was time for me to get to work too. So I started right where our table was, started picking up where there was some trash opportunities. I gotta say, I am starting to love this part where I get to put in work myself and get out here and clean some stuff up. I wanted to pick up this burrito. I could tell that it hadn't been there too long because it wasn't like too crusty and there weren't like ants on it and stuff, but definitely wanted to pick that up so that nobody stepped in it or what have you, you know. Got that in my little trash bin. We had one of the kids from the Gilbert Lindsay Recreation Center skateboarding program come out and join us for this cleanup, which was awesome to see. Definitely was going to get him blessed for coming out and putting in some work. But yeah, I was getting over here to this little grass patch, picking up some more trash there. I did notice that there was a lot of like dust and little rocks over here, so I got that swept up and into my bucket as well. You can see that there. I didn't want to bust out the dust blower on this one because it wasn't too bad of a situation, but definitely wanted to get that swept up so that it was out of the way. The skate park was looking a lot cleaner and there was starting to be a couple more people show up. You can see our trash collection going right here. A big shout out to all the skaters that hopped in and got some work done, including the skater from the program happening at Gilbert Lindsay. Wanted to take some time to let y'all know about the Play LA program. Security Skates is currently participating as a coach at the Gilbert Lindsay Recreation Center and will be expanding to the El Sereno Recreation Center in July of 2025. Looking to do as many recreation centers as we can, so let's get that going, y'all. Big shout out to the city of Los Angeles and Play LA. And of course, Los Angeles Recreation and Parks for the 30 skate parks that they have in the city. Good times out here cleaning these things. But yeah, we're going to get back to Westchester here. You could see it was looking a lot better. There were some skaters rolling around, and I was ready to get a session myself. But I definitely wanted to give you guys a little vibe of the park in case you haven't been there yet. It's got a nice little kicker right here. It's got this big bank along the edge of the park, which is one of my favorite parts of this park here. It is located right next to a tennis court, so you might get the occasional tennis ball flying over the gate and into the park, but it's really not that big of a deal. We're out there having fun anyways. As well, if you get a chance to walk around the whole park, it actually is very beautiful and very peaceful and serene, so it's a nice big green space to get out there too at Westchester Skate Park if you're ready to do that. Absolutely beautiful park. So to my surprise, a few volunteers had declined to enter the raffle, which was pretty awesome to see. They just wanted to get involved and get the skate park clean. So I was able to hook up the little homie that had come out from the Gilbert Lindsay Recreation Center, because it is quite a distance, but he was ready to receive a new deck. You can see he had some pretty decent parts, had some good wheels, some good trucks on there, so I wasn't going to change that out for him, but I definitely wanted to hook him up with the freshie for getting out here and getting some work done. Went ahead and did that, got him switched out. You can see this is all our claim. Wasn't too bad here at Westchester Skate Park, but we definitely got some work done. Good times out here spreading the information of what we do and how we keep the skate park clean. I gotta say though, as the founder of the company, I am ready to step it up a bit in this cleanup department. Maybe get a weed whacker, some more effective cleanup tools going on out here, but we will see what happens. Westchester Skate Park was an absolute blast to attend and do this skate park cleanup at. Big shout out to all the volunteers that hopped in. A huge thank you to the City of Los Angeles Board of Public Works Office of Community Beautification for this partnership in their cleanups. We are getting so much work done, and it is a pleasure to see that they are ready to help anybody that wants to get those cleanups done. Be sure to check them out. Keep up with us on Instagram at security_skate so you can see where the next skate park cleanup is going to be. Security Skates Productions is a privately skater-owned independent enterprise and skate parks advocate. You can find out more about it by logging on to securityskates.com. This has been your host, Paul, signing off. Now get off of YouTube and go skate, y'all. Happy skateboarding.